Hey guys, it's Vaughn, and today I am sharing my very first clean with me video, and we're going to be tackling my entire house. I remember when we first moved in this house, we were so excited about having all the extra space, but it is a lot of work. It comes with a huge responsibility, and usually on days when I want to dedicate my time to cleaning, I have to set aside a few hours just to do it. So I got my coffee and I'm ready to go. I'm going to start off in the kitchen since that's where Ann just kind of had her breakfast. So I'm going to start by getting that all out of the way. Normally my night routine includes straightening up the kitchen a bit, so it's not a huge mess in the morning. I'm just focusing on wiping everything down. I like to use a multi-purpose spray for that. I like this cleaning formula because it's all natural and it's safe, because Ann does like to touch everything, so I like to make sure I'm not using any harsh chemicals. As part of my cleaning routine, I like to refresh my plant water because sometimes it can give off a really bad odor, so I like to make sure that that's nice and fresh. Now the second step to this glass table cleaning is to go ahead and get it nice and shiny, so I'm using this Method Glass and Surface Cleaner just to make it nice and sparkly, and I'm going to list all of the products that I use today in the description box. But yeah, I really love the scent of this glass cleaner. It has like a mint kind of fragrance, which is a really cool effect to kind of leave behind after you clean because everything is all sparkly and it also smells nice. I really love that. This next product that I'm using is a daily granite cleaner from Method. I think I got this from Target. You guys, this is really cool. I didn't really know about this until I just saw it one day in Target, but it helps to condition and polish your granite surfaces. So I would highly recommend this because it actually works really well. Something that my cleaning lady put me on. It is a stainless steel cleaner and polisher, so you can use this for your stainless steel appliances or just your stainless steel surfaces. I really like to use it on our refrigerator and freezer, but also on our dishwasher, and we have like this farmhouse sink thing that's also stainless steel. This is really good to help mask some of the fine scratches that may have taken place on the surface, but also it makes it look really shiny and brand new all over again. So I like to wipe it down first and then finish it with this polisher. Moving on to the dining room, I'm just removing all the plate settings. I love how I can just remove them all as one unit. So I'm just going to focus on wiping down the table and making sure that everything is shiny and cleaned off, because the biggest issue over here is that we don't really use this room very often, maybe like once every couple weeks. And it gets dusty, you know, and it looks dull and things. So I like to be able to just wipe it off. And when the drinking glasses get dusty, which they do, I just wipe them with water and a paper towel just to shine them back up. I don't go and put them in the dishwasher or anything like that. I mean, obviously all of these plate settings are here for decoration. We don't use them very often, but when we do, then we will, you know, sanitize the dishes right before we use them. But for now, they're just here to be pretty. This is my formal living room space. Okay, lots of glass, lots of mirrored furniture in here. So what I like to do here is get my glass cleaner and just wipe everything down. And I take my time doing that because I don't want streaks. But this room gets very, very dusty. This is probably the least used room in the entire house. So there's always dust. And then my daughter likes to touch the glass. So there's always her fingerprints and food streaks and grease marks and stuff everywhere. So I have to be really active in this room, just wiping things down so it doesn't look bad. Something that I like to do with my couch surfaces, and I highly recommend it, is to take a damp towel with no product, no cleaning solutions or anything on it, just water, and just kind of wipe across it in the same pattern all the way across, because anything that's sitting still is going to collect dust. So you definitely want to get that off, but it makes for such a nice pattern on the finish. When you look at it, you know, especially textured surfaces like this kind of faux velvet that we have going on, instead of it looking all random and moved all around, it has kind of a uniform look to it. It looks brand new. So I love doing this. Definitely got that from my cleaning lady. And then here I am just kind of wiping down these doors. These actually lead into our family room, and they get super dirty because Anne likes to touch on them and everything. So I'm just wiping them down with a surface cleaner. And honestly, I prefer using those Clorox bleach wipes like right on the area by the handle. It gets it super white. Here we are in the family room. This is probably the most used room in the house, you know, to be honest, and I just like to wipe everything off because there's always something sticky or some residue or something, as people like to eat in here, they like to drink in here. So I just like to make sure everything is wiped off, especially this little walk-up mini bar area, because my husband likes to mix his little cocktails and stuff, so there's always something sticky happening. So I'm just wiping off the cabinets a bit where the handles are, because you know, little sticky hands touching. I don't want to see that. And we are replacing this little mini wine fridge, but I'm still going to clean it because I got to look at it in the meantime. So I'm just wiping it off with some glass cleaner. Taking the same approach with these glass fireplace doors. Anne likes to touch them, so her fingerprints are all over them. So I'm just going to wipe everything down. And honestly, my cleaning approach is just this. I go into every room and, you know, evaluate the room on its own. Like, I don't do the same thing for every room of the house. I like to do what's needed, and every room is different. This is my Onsen cordless vacuum that I like to use. It has this attachment that I could use to clean out all the crevices on my couches, but I can also use it for my floors, hardwood surfaces, carpet surfaces, pretty much everything. And what you guys see me doing here is just kind of reestablishing all of my couch cushions, because they have a tendency to get like flattened and like misshapen. So I like to take them off the couch and then reintroduce them so that they look nice and fluffy and soft. Now I'm just going to reattach the floor component of my cordless vacuum and go ahead and vacuum in here. This is the only room in the house that has carpet. All the rest of the rooms, the carpet was removed, but I like it in here just because it's really, you know, comfy and inviting for our guests and family and stuff. Every room with fabric or carpet or rug or whatever is getting this couch red, you guys. This is my favorite. This is the sea salt neroli. This stuff smells so amazing. I love it. It's a win. You have got to try it. Now that I'm done with the family room, I'm returning to the kitchen to get all the chairs out of here so that I can address the floors. Now what I'm going to do here is sweep and deeply mop it. You know, I'm going to condition these floors. Down here we've got solid hardwood, so they need to be conditioned every so often. So I'm just getting all the rugs out and getting my cleaning supplies prepared. Pretty much all of my floor tools are from O-Cedar. They are the best. I'm going to be using my Murphy's Oil soap, which I love using on the solid hardwood, you guys. And I'm using my O-Cedar microfiber easy ring mop and bucket. My absolute favorite mop ever. It has the removable mop head that you can put in the washing machine. You can buy refills. It is fantastic. After I swept, I had the urge to go ahead and start on this first floor sort of guest bathroom down here. This is our half bath. So I'm just collecting all of my tools and things, and I'm just going to start on this room. I mean, if I have the urge to do it, I might as well just do it while I feel like doing it. So I know I'm supposed to be mopping right now, but I'm just going to clean up the bathroom first. I take a pretty aggressive cleaning approach in this particular bathroom with like bleach and all that, because this kind of operates like a public restroom. I mean, when people come over here, they go straight into that bathroom. People doing services for the house and different things, they use this bathroom. So it's kind of like it's highly used. So I like to make sure it's as welcoming as possible and disinfected and clean and smelling nice. I usually light a candle in here. So yeah, I'm just wiping everything down, all of the surfaces, everything that's exposed, making sure everything is nice and clean and shiny. And so once I'm done with that, it's time to start on the floors. done down here, headed up to the second floor. I'm going to be using a totally different mop up here. This is my O Cedar Pro Mist Max. It also comes with its own refills. I have to use this one upstairs because we have the kind of cheaper laminate floors upstairs and they cannot handle a lot of water. I could never use that easy ring mop up here. I'm going to go ahead and get started in the master bathroom because this bathroom takes a lot out of me, you guys. It's really the shower. So all I'm doing is collecting all of the rugs and linen because I'm gonna go dump all this stuff in the washing machine so that by the time I'm done cleaning, everything will be perfectly clean. To me, that's the best approach for a bathroom. Everything needs to be clean. You can't just clean the bathroom. You gotta clean the linen too. And this Myers Clean Day tub and tile, baby, is everything for this shower. This shower gets really, really dirty, I have to admit. And this stuff gets it all clean. And I like my Method antibacterial, surface cleaner. I like to use that on the sinks and the countertops and everything. But honey, that tile cleaner, I'm telling you guys, check the description box. I'm gonna put a link down there for you guys because you have got to try it if you haven't already. It works so good. All done with the bathroom. Moving on to our master closet. What you guys see here is me emptying a hamper filled with my husband's sneakers that I've collected from all over the house, all different rooms of the house. So I'm just putting them all back. And all I do in here pretty much is just dust, clean up the floor, and pretty much handle the laundry because it's a closet, so there's a lot of dust that settles because things aren't moving, but also a lot of lint because of the clothes. So I find myself doing a lot of sweeping, vacuuming. I honestly need to reorganize and deep clean because these shelves are extremely dusty that are holding the shoes and things like that, but that's for another video. Let me know if you guys would like to see a detailed kind of closet deep cleaning. And this is the master bedroom. I'm just basically surface cleaning, making the bed, and just kind of tidying up. case some of you were wondering, the reason I don't like to use a lot of water on these floors is because they will buckle if they experience too much moisture. So I really love this Pro Mist Max by Old Cedar because it's pretty much like you're just wiping the floor off and it dries almost instantly, so I really love it. And some of you may be wondering why I didn't bring the broom up here to sweep instead of using the vacuum. And the reason for that is that these floors are really slick on the finish. And I feel like when I use the broom, it just kind of throws all the dust up in the air. And especially in this hallway, it just seems like when I sweep, everything just goes in the air and falls down to the first floor. So it's creating more work for me. So I feel like this vacuum is a much better solution. All right, this is the third and final bathroom that I'm going to be cleaning today. This is Anne's bathroom, but it's also kind of functioning as our guest bathroom since it's located right in the hallway. So I like to, take a disinfectant approach in here as well, just using a little bit of bleach on the sinks and toilet, wiping everything down, making sure that it's nice and sparkly, and really just getting those surfaces cleaned. I'm a huge stickler on wiping down the fronts of cabinets, especially where the handles are, because the oils from our hands and things kind of transfer to those materials, and you can really see them, especially on black. Have any shower curtains in our house, and it seemed like a good idea at first, all the glass is so pretty, but oh my goodness, girl, it is like a lot of work cleaning all of these glasses. But I'm really glad I have my Mrs. Meyer's tub and tile cleaner because it really helps, and I have my little Littman brush which helps me like scrub away all of the soap scum and stuff. But man, it is a lot of work keeping this glass clean, but you know what, it is really pretty, so that's the trade-off. Now moving on to my daughter Anne's room. It probably looks the worst out of all the rooms that we've tackled today, but it's actually the easiest because really it's just the mess that she's made with all of her toys. Everything goes back in the bins, and each toy has its own bin, so everything is really organized. So it's super easy to clean in here. I just like to focus on putting everything back. And I know what some of you guys are thinking, oh, Anne should be helping you clean her room, and that's a great suggestion. Some of you guys are probably new to my channel, but my daughter was diagnosed with ASD, so she is on the spectrum, and we do struggle a bit with following instructions and participating in activities, but that is one of the many challenges that we're working on, and hopefully sometime in the future she will be able to help me clean her room. But for now, I happily do it for her, and I'll take some random hugs and kisses as my reward. It works for me. Okay, you guys, we're almost done. Usually the final step is me kind of backing my way out of the upstairs by mopping on my way down. And then once I get to the bottom, that's when I go ahead and tackle the stairs as the absolute last thing I do. So I'm using my handheld attachment on my onsen and I'm just cleaning the stairs. I find this to be a lot easier than using the broom because I can get all the details that I need. Now, this is one of my favorite wood cleaners by Method. I love using this as, taking a detailed approach on these stairs because trying to mop these is just too much detail to try and get, you know, in all those crevices. I'd rather just do it by hand. And this is an all natural formula, so I can use it on all types of surfaces. It's not a big deal, but I wipe down everything, like even the banisters and handrails. Everything gets a good once over because it leaves a nice shiny finish. It doesn't look like I have polish on the stairs. It just looks like they are super clean. And also, you guys, when I'm done, it feels so velvety, the entire floor really. That's why I love wood cleaners, because they condition the floor and make it feel so nice to the bottom of your feet. All right, so I'm back at ground zero in the laundry room, kind of cleaning up my cleaning station, and we are finally done. While I was in the laundry room, I went ahead and grabbed those rugs and linen from the master bathroom upstairs, and I'm just going ahead and returning everything. You guys, it smells so nice up here. I would never want to clean my bathroom without cleaning the linen. Like, it's just a whole experience that you get. So now let's go ahead and take a look at all of the rooms that we were able to clean today. Listen, honey, this was my first ever clean with me video, so I am just so excited to have been able to share this experience with you guys. This took me all day because trying to clean is one thing, but also trying to film it and capture certain angles and moments is a whole other. But I had a great time doing this. This was a lot of fun, and I do hope to share a lot more cleaning videos in the future. I am extremely passionate about my home and my cleanliness, and so I was really thrilled to see that there's like this whole niche on YouTube about people cleaning their homes. So I'm really excited to be a part of it, and I do hope to contribute a lot more. I do have some videos in mind in the future, some more detailed cleaning, some more organizational stuff. So let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys want to see on my channel. I personally love these kinds of videos. I mean, love. And so I hope that you guys enjoy and that you will find some inspiration from watching this. And remember, it's not about what you have, but how you treat it. And as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next one. Bye.